Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are still working on our economy here. We've got a ways to go yet. We can still build watchtowers up here, and we've got a number more upgrades that I think we can put in at least once these castles finish upgrading. That will definitely take a little while to get done. There are a number of level 1 upgrades that we can do up this way if we really feel like we need to dump cash. For the moment, I'm not sure how relevant that really is. We'll take Taxman, but that's also not in the very relevant category. There's a lot of upgrades down this way we can certainly do if we feel like we need it. But for the moment, sure, we'll take this guy's 50 gold. That sounds good to me. But for the moment, we need to get this all done. That is our primary focus. Of course, there's only so much that we can do there at any given time, since we can't queue up constructions in Crusader Kings. I wish that you could, honestly. That would be nice. But alas, you cannot. So let's go ahead and upgrade this trade port. I do feel like we need to spend some cash. We have an available Dynasty Legacy. The question is, do we take this right now? Wait, what is this? Oh, protected title revocation. Sure, I don't care about that. Do we take this right now? The reason I ask this is we've got this nonsense going on, right? Right. I was just looking at their education traits. I didn't bother setting up their education traits, quote-unquote, correctly. We're still a ways until we die here. It's slightly risky to take delegated authority, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to cross our fingers and hope that we don't die for another good 20 years. That would be nice. So we're going to get these constructions done eventually. We've got some time on that, of course. But we do definitely need to spend what gold we can. So I'm just looking through all of this up to the north. We can get a trade port in here. That seems reasonably fine. And none of these are available for construction yet. Duchy buildings are locked behind technology. We will get there quite soon, but we're not there quite yet. So looking at our innovations here, we have 3 years on Burrs. So that's going to give us quite a large cash deficit. But we will blow through that cash deficit pretty quickly, in all honesty. It shouldn't be too bad. There's nothing down here that should require upgrading. So, realistically, we've got 6 months left on our simple stone quarries. And that looks good. Let's check our neighbors for any claims that we could potentially press. I kind of doubt that there will be any. If we're going... Why do we have a claim on this? That's interesting. I don't know where that came from. We definitely didn't create that. Okay, I was just checking everything else. Can we beat Ghana? Yes, we definitely can beat Ghana. Pressing our own claims is legal, as long as we didn't fabricate those claims. And we definitely did not fabricate this claim. Where did we get this claim from? It's unpressed, which means it's legally tenuous, but it is legal. So I don't know where we got this claim from, but sure, let's go ahead and do this. So we should be able to get away with just our men-at-arms here, and that seems reasonably fine. I would like to spend down our cash a little bit further. Let's see here. A trade port up this way would definitely be good. And then for now, we'll hold on to our cash because we know that this is going to be constructing in a few months, and this is actually 3 years out. We can probably get away with spending additional cash here. Okay, we'll hold here. Excellent. Now, we just became obese. I believe we are losing weight. Yes. So that'll be fine. Obesity will be a constant struggle for us. So, this siege will end very shortly. I'm not spending gold on this sway. What were we doing for this sway anyway? We were swaying up this guy. presumably to get this taken over, but it is taken over now. So I don't think this way is necessary anymore. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get pastoral lands building in this castle. Cool. We finish up the siege. Ticking war score is now on our side, and we're going to start heading down towards their capital. We'll just siege our way there for the moment. They called in a holy order. Okay. With that holy order, we're going to need about an extra 5,000 troops or so. 9,000 will work. That's what the tick ended up being. Okay, wooden watchtowers in Anfa over here. So that is up over this direction. We also won that siege. We'll get back to that in a moment, but let's go ahead and upgrade that to level 4. Cool. And these guys, they are going to head down this way. We're just heading for their capital at this moment. So, they brought in the Holy Order. Most of this, I believe, is their Holy Order. Actually, only 1,200. Hang on, these numbers aren't adding up to me. 2408. Well, actually, all of this together. Right. So 4197 with the Holy Order. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb, but that's okay. That is completely fine. Just checking in on these further constructions up over here. We like it when our vassals will build it on their own, but we'll eventually build it. Cool. So we'll group this all together. And from here, we'll head into Messene. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Fantastic. So we'll take defensive measures. Actually, I don't know how much we really need this, although getting down to divided attention would be nice. But at our age, it's going to be problematic later. Of course, our succession is already going to be problematic. So no real issues there, I think. Cool. So we're winning these sieges. We do have ticking war score at this time. I want to check in on this city. 2 years left. Now, we're not making a lot of gold with our troops raised, but that's to be expected. We are, of course, going to be able to convert this over to a castle and construct the city here as soon as we can. That will be our primary goal. So we need to save up our cash right now. Sure, show this guy in with his 50 gold. That is absolutely great. We can also demand a couple of payments here. 5 gold and 2 gold. It's really not very good. Unfortunate. Well, we'll just head on down over to their capital at this point. We'll become irritable here and punch somebody. Fantastic. So we need a new spy master. That will be this guy. We're going to be fighting these here. Not that that's particularly relevant. And now we're going to take their capital. This could end the war. We'll see if it does. We can no longer increase county control. Is there anywhere where we do need to? Yes, actually. So we'll go ahead and work on that. And we are saving our cash at this point. So constructing in these 2 locations is still high priority. Saving up cash for these 2 locations is also high priority. So we're not going to be spending money on any other upgrades at this time. Cool. The siege will be done in 45 days. These guys are not relevant to our war effort. But these pastors only have 6 months left. Okay. Well, war is over. So we'll enforce those demands, disband our troops. And we're going to hold this ourselves, even though it does put us up above our domain limit. So this is going to be disabled anyway. That's completely fine. At this point, we're saving up our cash. I'm just thinking here. We've got 4 months left here. About 6 months there. This is going to be a little bit tight financially. We want to get this done as soon as we can. Okay, increased county control finished. I mean, we can definitely work down here. I think that is probably the best bet. Cool. So we'll get that underway. Everywhere that is lower on county control is either not controlled by us or very shortly won't be controlled by us, right? So that's definitely something to think about. So we have 464 gold here, and we wanted to come up over here. Because we want to build in... Honestly, it doesn't really matter. We'll build camelry here, because that will eventually get some gold generation. Now, our current gold is going to be saved up for feudalizing this tribe. So we need 105 gold for that. Small mud brick keeps are finishing up. Yeah, 64 gold here. Are we done regenerating our soldiers yet? We are. So this is our baseline generation at this moment. Not necessarily ideal, but it'll do. Okay. So we'll feudalize this tribe, and that means that we can immediately grant that out. Fantastic. Now we're going to want to construct a desert agriculture here as soon as we can. And we can sell trivial titles. That is going to build us a lot of gold. We will immediately build desert agricultures, and we will construct a city holding here, although this is the wrong culture. So we need to get this guy down converting this culture. We cannot build a city until that is done, and that's going to be 7 years. So that's a long time, no doubt about that. Our friend died. That does boost our income dramatically, though, which is always entertaining. Okay, stewardship perk here, organized muster rolls, sounds good. And from here, well, we just want to build in this castle and build this up. Getting additional upgrades done would be fine. I refuse to be distracted by any man. Oh, we are homosexual. Okay. Awkward that I didn't notice that until we're 50 years old, but I suppose that does happen sometimes. Sure. So, I would love to get this built. It is the wrong culture. And that makes me very sad indeed. This city will be done very shortly, though. We can extort our subjects, and let's go ahead and do that. We now have a good surplus of cash. We can get these quarries built. And with this cash surplus, we can come up here to the north and just make sure that everything up here is as maxed out as it's going to be. We can get additional castle upgrades as well. Why take a little when I can take a lot? Cool. We can get additional castle upgrades going as well. Can upgrade these barracks. Not like that's necessarily great for us, but it'll do. Watchtowers sounds good. And there we go, trade port. That's already a level 2 castle. We're already constructing here. This castle is already constructing, and this castle's already constructing. Looks good. So that should be everything within our personal domain fully maxed out for our current tech. I believe that to be the case. So we are focusing a little bit up over this way, but I would really like to spend some money down over here, getting all of these up to level 2. So that'll be great, and we'll continue to increase our income dramatically. Because after all, there's only so much that we can do until this culture is finished being promoted, which it is almost 10% done already, so that's good. And we just discovered birds. Okay, well, that definitely means we have a lot more gold to spend. As in, not that we are making more gold, as in we need a lot more gold. Because burrs are going to allow us to upgrade all of these. Oh, okay, it must have just been a financial difference. I was like, were you the wrong culture? But no, he seems to be fine. Okay. So burrs will be finishing up, and what was exposed next after burrs? Royal prerogative? Fair enough. I'm okay with that. Sure, show this guy in with 55 gold. I love it. So we, of course, need to start upgrading all of the castles that we can. And level 4 is allowed, which means that our burrs are going to start generating cash at this point. Noted. So we're going to start constructing these buildings where we can. We've got a lot of gold to spend here. As in, we need to make a lot of gold to spend. This guy has... these guys aren't making gold. We'll take what gold we can. It's only 7. But we'll take what gold we can there. And how long at this point until manorialism is done? 12 years? Okay. We've got a big expenditure deficit to work through here. No doubt about that. Our wife died, and it looks like that was not our primary wife. So we can just get a new one here. No big deal there. And apparently we didn't like her anyway. Intelligent sounds good. Cool. Fantastic. We're now about 20% done promoting culture down here. I want to check in and see how long on this camelry. 13 months? Sounds good. And we've still got 13 months on these stone quarries as well. So that will be a while yet. How's this guy doing on his finances? I would like it if he would spend more of that on these upgrades, but whatever. We're going to be spending those on our own upgrades for the time being. So this camelry upgrade is definitely something that we want to do. Otherwise, these are not anything that can be upgraded right now. This camelry can be. Looks good. So we're making 52.2 gold per month right now. We can ransom this person. He's making 4.7 gold per month. Let's let him save up for a while before we do that ransom. Fantastic. So we, of course, need to continue constructing. We're not going to be able to construct in any non-castle holdings at this point, and in ideal castle holdings, they're going to be unable to construct as well in the economic duchy here. And that's the case for most of these. We'll put in a camelry over here. He's offering us 53 gold. We can get more for her, so we will delay on that one. Cool. And of course, we do need to upgrade our castles up over this way all to level 2 eventually. But that is going to be a pretty non-pressing concern at this moment. When we could instead be increasing our on-paper power or our income. I mean, it does increase our income, but it's not super efficient for us on either of those fronts for right now. So we're going to be holding off on that. Ah, this finished up. So we definitely want to put in, I guess, outposts here would be fine. Cool. Down over this way, we certainly want to put in orchards. We'll have to wait for a month tick for that. There we go. Fantastic. And we are currently about 40% done converting this county over culturally. Good. We do get a new perk for Stewardship Lifestyle perk, and we'll take Popular Figurehead. One more round, everybody. Fantastic. Delightful. Our life has been reaffirmed, and that is great. That will hopefully keep us alive to rebuild up our renown a little bit. And we lost a stress level there, which does hurt our monthly income. There was a reason I wasn't trying too hard to drop our stress level. Okay, so this is... there's nothing for us to upgrade in this castle. There will be things in this one. And how's this looking now? This guy still only has 54 gold? Awkward. I'm just going to do that. She's not making money, so that'll be fine. Okay, we had another daughter, which is fine. No real concerns there. Now it's 65 gold. Fantastic. Do we want the 300 gold here? Or do we want the large cattle herd? We're starting to get to the point where these cash infusions are less valuable. However, this will make us stressed again, which bumps up our monthly income as well. I like it. Okay, checking in down over this way, we're at 45.3%. This castle is done-ish, but we definitely need to construct in the city, and that will be a trade port and then guilds. will be the goal there. I'd like to continue. Oh, we just inherited something. That's this county. Okay, we don't actually want that, so we'll grant that back out. Cool. How's this ransom looking now? 76. Okay, she's 37. She is in poor health right now due to a botched disease treatment. I'm going to go ahead and do this now for 82. She may die at any time. So we're going to get 82 gold from her. Cool. We're also starting to get into the danger point of dying ourselves. That's for sure. This is going to have additional constructions it can do. Yeah, that needs a keep, so we would have to upgrade that to a level 2 keep, and then upgrade this to a level 2 keep as well. So we have a lot of work left to do, right, in terms of construction. There's no doubt about that. We've got a lot of work left to do. But this is an extremely strong foundation. Like, extraordinarily strong. Do we want to drop a stress level here? No, we do not. We want to maintain stress level 1 for the moment. We can drop later if it starts causing us too many health issues, but for the time being, I'm completely content to sit here. Sure, I'll pay the royal court a visit. 150 gold and losing 26 stress. Not ideal, but we'll take the gold. Unfortunate that it drops us down a stress level. But maybe we can come back up in a stress level. That would be nice. Not for 500 gold. We're definitely not going to do it for 500 gold. We can go ahead and upgrade this castle immediately. I'd like to upgrade this castle as well, or even just this watchtower. Like, we have so many things to upgrade right now. And I'd love to continue upgrading. But we need cash infusions for that to really happen. So this is good to go for now. 13 months on that trade port. And down here we've got another 17 on the fruit orchards. Cool. Well, we did manage to expand a little bit. If we look at the Empire title here, we have 30 out of 72 de jure counties that we need for the Empire title. Okay, that's fine. We're not really looking to blob super hard here. So that will be absolutely okay. We did become obese again, and hopefully that'll drop off soon. We're in fine health right now. Our Hail and Life Reaffirmed are countering those effects nicely. So hopefully that will remain true. Surely you have more to give. We're going to get more gold from this, and that will bump us back up to stress level 1. Fantastic. We can demand a payment from her as well, and so we shall. And we can ransom a couple of prisoners. Sure. We'll take 10 gold. That'll do for now. Okay. So I'd love to get additional upgrades going up here, right? And we can definitely work on that. Getting some of these from our own castles done first would be kind of the priority. But eventually we're going to want to make sure that everything is maxed out within our realm. That is going to be our current goal. Our current, like, medium-term goal right now is making sure that everything is maxed out in our realm. We can definitely continue to convert faith. I'm going to go down here first because this should not get converted back, unlike this nonsense up here. And that is because this guy was the wrong religion, but he is the correct religion now. So hopefully that will get fixed. Oh, we can sell trivial titles. We will definitely do so. I need the money for the good of the realm, you see. And we're going to invest that money very heavily into the realm. So we're going to upgrade military camps here. And for now, we're just going to go around and look at upgrading anything that we can. And there will be a lot of locations that we can upgrade, for the record. Like, a whole lot of them. Okay. So we will definitely burn through this gold. No problem. Cool. And we've only got 12, or actually at this point, 9 years on manorialism. And that's going to be another big investment round that we're going to need to put in. So that's going to be interesting. No doubt about that one. We are currently about 75% done promoting our culture down here, so we'll be able to build that city eventually. Yes, show in the Sheik with his 50 gold, because I see that we need our guilds here. We'll get that going. And we're now done over here for the moment. We can take divided attention, which will allow us to revoke 2 titles. Ideal titles to revoke are this one. 4% chance. And this one. 96. We'll revoke this one for sure. Cool. And we could just hold this mosque for the time being, rather than pulling back one of these military castles. We can definitely hold this mosque, and that will save us some extra tax, or rather gain us some extra tax. So that should be absolutely fine. And with that, it is about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we are going to continue to invest. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Ken2In, Atala, Shadowwolf, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.